Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. So, before we dive into today's episode, which is Mauricio Umansky reacting to his pal PK Kimsley splitting up from his wife's estranged BFF, Dorit Kimsley. So, before we dive in, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. So, with that, let's dive right on in. So this is from Reality Blurb. It says, is Kyle Richards returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for season 14? Spoiler alert, she is. As we know, it is actually filming now. Like, production for season 14 has already started, and Kyle is definitely filming. There's even photos of her filming with Dorit. Now, Kyle had been very wishy-washy and all over the place about her and Morgan, what's going on with her and Mauricio, is she returning to the show or not? My prediction is that we will not see Morgan Wade this season. I think that Kyle and Morgan is just going to sort of fade away. I think we'll see Kyle working on herself. I think we're going to see a lot more of Mauricio. And I think that that's where that will be. And my prediction is that Kyle and Mauricio will reconcile season 15 or 16 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which would be season 3 or 4 of Buying Beverly Hills. That's my prediction, but we'll see. So Mauricio Umansky is spilling the tea as filming gets underway on the new Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season. Plus, Mauricio also reacted to the news of Dorit Kimsley and Paul PK Kimsley's separation. Don't forget that there is that rumor, that pesky little rumor about Mauricio Umansky and Dorit Kimsley having an affair. I wonder if that will be addressed in this upcoming season 14. Now, where I land on that is, I do think that there was a sexual attraction at the bare minimum between the two. I think it was more on Dorit's side. I think Dorit was more sexually attracted to Mauricio, whereas I think Mauricio is kind of just sort of, he pops some gummies and he's just kind of all over the place, like, oh, what's going on, guys? Like, okay. Oh, sorry, that was my laundry if you heard that. I don't think he was that. I think he's a little oblivious, but I definitely think that she was attracted to him. Whether or not they crossed that line sexually, I don't know. Who knows? But I do think that their attraction was there, bare minimum, on Dorit's side. I'm glad. So Kyle has played coy in recent weeks on whether or not she will return for the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Most recently, during an April 30th appearance on Amazon Live, Kyle was asked about her potential return for season 14, and she responded, "I can't confirm that right now." Again, like we've stated, she's back like we all knew she would be. What I also think is good, or at least a little surprising, but in a good way, is that Mauricio is clearly back. If he is separated from Kyle, theoretically, he didn't have to come back. Think about, Michael Darby and Ashley Darby in Potomac. Once they split, that was Michael Darby's ticket to not film anymore. But the fact that Mauricio was still filming, to me, at least means, I don't know, maybe it's always good advertising for the agency. Maybe it means a reconciliation is possible. It's good advertising for Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix. So if it's not for their relationship, it's at least good for business, right? So during a recent appearance on the OK Computer podcast, Mauricio revealed that Kyle would be returning for the new season. Well, Kyle and I decided to go on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is now, I think we're starting the 14th season now, said Mauricio. I was talking to Kyle this morning and she starts filming very soon. And more Mauricio Umansky news, he also reacted to the shocking news of Dorit and PK separation. So before we get into his statement, don't forget, I think Mauricio, aka the producers and the executives at Netflix, are going to want Kyle to also film for Buying Beverly Hills. Buying Beverly Hills season 2 was a solid season. It got a huge bump because of the Kyle and Mauricio separation. So I think it's almost like, well, if you don't film Beverly Hills with me, I'm not going to film Buying Beverly Hills with you. And, whether or not they want to get back together at the end of the day, It's good for business. They're getting those Bravo checks. They're keeping their platforms. They're, promoting their other businesses and the agency and whatever else they're doing. So it's good for money. It's good for relevancy. It's good for business. Okay. On Thursday, PK and Dorit announced their split via a joint statement on Instagram, and Mauricio reacted by liking the post, which was shared to Dorit's page. So it said, "We as a couple have been subject to a lot of speculation about our marriage. We have had our struggles over the last few years and continue to work through them as two people who love each other and share two amazing children together. To safeguard our deep friendship and maintain a harmonious environment for our children, we have made the mutual and difficult decision to take some time apart and reevaluate our relationship while we prioritize our children. We appreciate your love and support while we continue to do the work necessary throughout this journey. With love, Dorit and PK." And despite his own split from Kyle, it appears Mauricio, who recently moved out of his shared home with Kyle, will be appearing on the new season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, as well as he was spotted filming a scene with PK this week. PK reportedly stormed out of that scene, according to a report by TMZ. So the skinny on that is they were filming a scene, and by they, I mean Mauricio and PK at the Henry. The Henry is like a really cute restaurant in Beverly Hills. It has a cute inside area, a cute outside area. It's one of my favorite spots. I really like the Henry. So they were filming there, and apparently PK and Mauricio are chatting, and then PK gets up and he's all frazzled and pissed off and upset and storms off. Now, whether or not he's like, "Yo, Mauricio, did you smash my wife?" I don't know. Maybe he's mad about something else. Maybe he's mad about something going on with Dorit and he's getting his friends help. Maybe it's a business thing. Maybe they're talking about the fact that Mauricio dipped out on the reality show they were supposed to do together to go do his own show on Netflix, leaving PK holding the bag in London, and that show just got canceled while Buying Beverly Hills is thriving on Netflix. Maybe that's the beef. I don't know, but it seems like these two made up because they were also seen headed to a music festival called Cruel World. So these two late in life guys having their midlife crisis are, BFFing it up all over the place. So there's that. I want to see this play out. I've said it maybe 100 times in my videos because I really want it. I want a scene. I want multiple scenes, but I want at least two. I want one where PK looks Mauricio dead in his face and they have a true man-to-man conversation about the rumor that Mauricio and Dorit were having an affair. I want a woman-to-woman, eye-to-eye, I'm looking you dead in your face between Kyle and Dorit. Did you hook up with my husband? Are you sexually attracted to him? Did anything happen? I want that conversation. If I don't get those conversations, I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm going to be like the producers on Vanderpump Rules with Ariana and Tom. I'm going to be pissed and I'm going to be unsatisfied and somebody needs to be fired. Okay. Give me the scene I want. Let's do this. So I want to know what you guys think about this. PK and Mauricio are both coming back to film. PK and Mauricio are both splitting up from their wives. And they apparently had some sort of confrontation, whether it was PK mad at Mauricio or PK and Mauricio are just having a conversation that led to PK being upset. Maybe it doesn't even have anything to do with Mauricio. You know how sometimes they do those sort of PR stunts, those pump fakes, where they make us think that these two are fighting, but the truth is, Mauricio is like comforting him or something. You know what I mean? We'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think about this? And Kyle is so annoying to me. Like, why was she playing coy? Like, I'm not come back. I'm not. Girl, you knew you were coming back. Stop it. Do you want to see Kyle and Morgan play out this season? Do you want to see Morgan? Do we not care? What do we think is going to happen? Do you think Kyle is going to be dating? I think it would be wild to see Kyle on a date with someone who's not Mauricio. And I sure as hell hope it's not Morgan because I'm tired of that. So what do we think Kyle's storyline will be? Will she be dating or will she just be focusing on herself? Who knows? So put it down below. And are you going to be watching Buying Beverly Hills Season 3? Are you watching the next season? And what storylines do you want to play out? And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So with that, and also, what do you think about Mauricio liking the post on Dorit's page? That's a little shady. Why is he liking the post on Dorit's page? Shouldn't he be on PK's side as his friend, not liking posts that him and his wife are separating on her page? I'm side-eyeing that, Mauricio. I'm side-eyeing that. Why are you liking the post on Dorit's page? I don't know. Where there's smoke, there's fire. What do you guys think about that? Is it inappropriate for Mauricio to have liked the post on Dorit's page? I don't know. Put it down below. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And with that, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye.